My voice is almost back to normal. I eat me Mondays, love me maker, simple as. Relatable. I'm going on a date soon, so haha, you guys are fucking serious. Congratulations, man, I'm proud of you. Fuck you. I finally catch a stream and it's the day he broke up with me because he rethought his ex. At least something went right today. I know that feeling. I know that feeling too well. The guy that did that to me broke up with me like 2 weeks before my birthday. We initially bonded because we had both been like broken up out of long-term relationships. And you know, around the same time. And I did work on myself to make sure I wasn't having any second feelings about my ex. But it's never guaranteed that the other person is gonna do the same thing. Most of the time, they just want rebound sex. Happens. My fucking monster. Oh my god, same. I had a guy broke up with me right before his birthday, my birthday, so he didn't have to give me a present. That's really low. Yeah, this guy broke up with me like the day I had surgery. And the doctors told me they found something suspicious that might be cancer. He broke up with me on that day when I told him that. Good shit. I got tricked into rebound sex. We've all been the butt of that joke.
We're almost ready to get started. Let me just pull up the Google form.
The colonoscopy guy? Yeah, oh yeah, it was a colonoscopy. It wasn't a surgery. The surgery happened after the colonoscopy to see if what I had was cancer. Sunday early perfect stream time? I would hope so. My sleep schedule's fixed. I'm glad I can return to the normal time. Oh! Oh, we can get rid of this stupid message, because my voice is kind of normal now. I mean, I'm still coughing a little bit, but overall, I think we're Gucci. Gucci hair's looking alright today. That's really important. It's really important. Ooh. Alright. I'm trying a new shampoo that volumizes my shit, because I like having big, fluffy 80s hair. I think it's working. Oh, I like having thick shit, know what I'm saying? Oh! I didn't know this was open. Now there's fucking protein shake all over my shit.
Hold on, that doesn't look good for stream. I'll be right back.
Fuck! I just mopped my fucking floor. That's why I'm late. Because I was mopping the fucking floor. Now there's fucking chocolate milk on it. Fuck! What a pain. You guys need to make me really wealthy so I can afford a housekeeper. So I never have to do anything again. I need a housekeeper like Hassan. I hate cleaning. It's a bitch. It's demeaning. It's demeaning! There we go. Good enough. When you say that, I just think of XQC. Yeah, he looks like the type who would have a housekeeper.
Oh, protein!
Oh, I always fuck with my bangs. You know what I'm trying to do? You know what I think works? Is if I, like, glue them in place. Because I will fuck with them in the middle of the stream. So there's a little bit of eyelash glue on my bangs right now, so they kind of largely just stay in the same area. So I don't cringe at myself when I'm rewatching the VOD. And I'm like, oh, my hair looks dumb and gay. Thanks again for your hair tutorial. As a bald man, I deeply appreciate it. And I can look beautiful again. I gotta do an updated one. Because I have like a new strat that I think is slightly better. For this outcome. But yeah, I'll do that eventually. Not today though, I have too much shit on my plate. Male pattern baldness is a moral failing. Oh man, that one would do wonders on Twitter. You're gonna put Gorilla Glue in your hair like that lady? That's a little too much for what I need. Just the tip of my bangs, so they kind of just stay in the same neighborhood. Like right here. There's just a slight amount of fucking glue. Works great on a windy day as well. It would be awesome if I didn't have chocolate shake all over my fucking arm though. That's not sexy. That's not cash money. Alright, how are you motherfuckers doing? It's Sunday. I'm back on Sundays. Oh, it's all over my chair! All over my gamer chair that I fart and shit in and piss. Gross. Now there's gonna be less room for my piss. How am I supposed to pee in my gamer chair now? Oh! Your horns look glued on today. Thank you. That's kind of what I'm going for. So they look like they're part of my skull, like they should be. Did you pay your taxes? I made barely anything last year, so no. I didn't owe anything, I don't think. Because I didn't work. I just kind of barely started taking off on YouTube, but like not enough to require me to fucking owe anything to the government. So that's cool. Hi Milko, what's going on? You guys ready? You guys ready to do dating with me? The dating master? The person who has only ever had good, healthy relationships exclusively? I will tell you how to get that, because I know how to do it. And I'm the smartest and the goodest at it. Okay? You're not ready? Well, fucking hurry up, dude. What's your problem? Wife wants to get Botox. I think she's fine. I know nothing about Botox. How old is your wife? Because there's like... So the thing with Botox is... Once you get it, you have to keep getting it. It's not like a permanent solution. It lasts for like 6 months. And then your face goes back to the saggy thing that it was before. And I think depending on what kind of filler you get, it also just stays... Like, like... Actually, no. I think Botox and filler are different. If you get filler, that shit stays in your face, right? It doesn't always look good. The elasticity fades. And then it just builds up in your fucking face, and that's how you get people looking like the Bogdanovs, because it's just like a bunch of filler that's staying directly underneath your skin and not going anywhere, and it starts to look hideous after a while. But, like, you know, a little Botox is fine. You just have to, you know... Not get freaky with it, not turn into an obsessive nightmare, and just embrace that you're gonna get old, and everybody gets old, and you're not always gonna be fucking 20, okay? Nobody expects you to look 20 at 40, it's fine. Especially if you're, like, already married, you don't need to, like, looks max for your spouse. I mean, I understand wanting to look and feel pretty, but, you know, you don't need to look 20 years old, okay? I'm excited for when I get old. Because I have good genetics. My mom was a beautiful goddamn MILF up until 70, up until the fucking end. So I could not be more excited to be the bog witch I was always meant to be. Girl, you 34, you old. It is middle-aged. It is middle-aged. I think I'll live a long time, though. No worries, Mika, you'll always look 22 to us.
Thanks.
Where's my fucking juice? There it is. My friend married from My friend's married from WoW. She moved from US to Canada for him. Oh, that's cute. Can't wait for Short Bus's Baba Yaga cosplay. That one's behind. That one's in line behind the Griffith cosplay. That one's more important. I want that to be ready for next year when I go to a Ren Fair again, and I'm gonna be fucking Griffith, and it's gonna be sick. No, you don't understand. 51 is young. I'm still young. Are you 51? What are you doing on Twitch, man? What are you doing on Twitch at 51? I say that like my dad doesn't come to these streams at, how's my dad? 63. I like being in my 30s. Imagine wanting to relate up to a bunch of 20-year-olds that are too sick and shallow hang-ups. Yeah, I like being 30. Being 20 was a terrible time for me. I think being in my 30s is so super goated. I think being in my 40s is gonna be even better. 50s peak, 60s peak. I think basically being old is gonna be awesome. It's being young that's like such a fucking problem. It's like your life isn't defined. You don't have enough experience in things to know what your path forward should be. I think getting old is based. Oh, thank you, Paco, for the super chat. You didn't say anything though. You just super chatted, but thank you, and thank you, Eladius, for the super chat. Guten Abend. What's up? German brothers rise up, but not too much like you guys did that other time. Don't do that. Don't do that a second time. Just a little bit of rising up. Not like the whole thing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. How come my channel points aren't working? I couldn't tell you why they just don't work. Sorry. At least they're free. Thank you, Solar Void, for the sub. Thank you very much. I want to be rude and mean, and I don't know why. You can do that when you're young, actually. You can just start doing that today. You can be rude and mean now. That's what everybody on Twitter does. Alright, let's get started here. We've got some more. We're up to 93. We're 23 into 93. Alright. Let's see, what is your question? Oh! I'm 31 years old, and I have only been in one relationship. I had a girlfriend that I lost my virginity to for about a year when I was 28 to 29, and I've been single for 2 years since then. I've never dated in high school or college because of my introversion and social anxiety, and was able to distract myself and be mostly content through work, hobbies, and my small but tight IRL friend group until I couldn't anymore and met my ex on Hinge. Our breakup was cordial and happened for a few reasons. I learned a lot from it, but my anxiety and low confidence over having no relationship experience put a strain on things. I didn't plan on staying single again for so long, but have been due to some legit life bullshit and overworking myself to burnout, while also falling back into old solitary habits. I know I need to be more social and meet people, and that this is a skill issue, anxiety or not, but I'm embarrassed and full of regret for having so little relationship experience at my age. My question is, how do I start dating from almost nothing so late in life and not immediately put women off when my inexperience becomes evident? Thanks for the advice. Streams of doomerism, red pill is cringe, and its adherents will remain bitchless until morale improves. Alright, brother. You gotta fake it until you make it. And having a low amount of dating experience isn't like a death sentence. It's, you know, just be self-aware in your relationships. It doesn't matter if you haven't had a fucking ton of them. Just don't fucking worry about it. You're probably reading into too much internet shit where they're telling you, if you've only had one relationship, it's over. If you've had no relationships, it's over. If you missed out on teenage love, it's over. You're never getting it back. You're never gonna find happiness. That's a bunch of bullshit. You're fine. I think you're fucking fine. You know, at least you can say you've had a relationship at 28, so that's better than nothing. But don't let that shit hold you back, and don't think about it too fucking hard. Because at the end of the day, relationships are just like friendships, except you also have sex with that person. And I think people overthink them. Just be polite, just be nice to your partner, love them. And, you know, you'll figure out the rest as you go. Yeah, I think you just have confidence problems. You just need to put yourself out there and not think about the fact that you haven't had a bunch of relationships before. That's, like, not really an issue. You're overthinking that for sure. Yep, we hyper-analyze ourselves. Yeah, it's like you're just overthinking something that's not a problem. We're also kind of like, I think we're hypersexualized as a society now. I think maybe 50 years ago, what you're going through right now was more common. Maybe people experienced things younger, but you know, what's the difference really when you're 31 versus when you're like fucking 25, I guess. If anything, you probably have more overall life experience, which is better for you in a relationship. Because like what we were saying earlier about being in your 20s and the whole thing just like sucks really fucking hard because you don't know what you're doing because you're so young. That also impacts your relationships. I know it's impacted mine that I had in my early 20s. Because you move too fast, or you pick the wrong person, or you date the wrong person for the wrong reasons, or you have like a timing issue with like your career and shit. So it's, you know, it's not a big fucking deal. You just need to chill out. I think you're fine. The AI gooning is gonna nuke young people's frontal lobes, though. Well, that's a different problem. That's a different problem for people who are addicted to AI. That's not the problem we're dealing with right now, at least. Maybe there's a question like that somewhere in this Google form. But yeah, I think you're good. I came to goon. What's up, Dingus? How you doing? I think society has always been sexual. Not as much as it is right now. There's like so much of a focus on just getting laid. $31 versus $25 is basically the same pain, though. Yeah, I mean... Well, no. My pain at 25 was definitely different from my pain at 31. I think as you grow older, little things don't bother you as much, provided that you're maturing at a reasonable rate. Oh, yes. Thank you, Dempsey, for the gifted sub! And apparently people aren't using condoms anymore. RIP self-preservation. Jesus Christ. You better pray they don't make a subreddit of you. I think we already have the subreddit domain name. So there's that. I mean, sure, people will probably make like a snark subreddit if I get big enough, which is like, okay, sure, waste your time being really antagonistic to an internet micro celebrity. That's such a good use of your time. Go have at it. Have a fucking ball. That's not my problem. Thank you, Saturn, for the sub. I stole the Kamikaze Short Bus Reddit, but they could just make it another name. So yeah, so at least they won't have like the real original name. So there's that. But whatever, I don't give a shit about what happens on Reddit. It's a bunch of people with holes in their heads that post on that website anyway. So like, what the fuck do I care? Boyfriend of 3 years broke up with me suddenly and ghosted me. There is an entire ocean between us, bruh. Is it like a long distance thing? Like literally an entire ocean, and then he just broke up with you? Because that happened to me. That happened to me 3 years ago. That wasn't fun. And then you can't like argue with somebody like that because they use the distance to their advantage. So they can just outright refuse to call you, refuse to respond to their to your text messages, and you can't like just go over there to their fucking house and ask them, hey, what the fuck is your problem? Because they're evil. They're evil, shisty little motherfuckers. So yeah, I've gone through the exact same thing. I've told the story once, and I'll tell it again. Oh, there's like a bunch of people here, so it's probably new. It's a new story for some people. I was dating this guy for 5 years. We were engaged. We spoke early on in the relationship. I told him, hey, not having kids, that's a deal breaker for me. I really want some children. That would be super cool. If you don't want kids, that's fine. But you better fuck off, because I don't want none of that, because I'm the kind of person that likes to plan ahead for their future. So we had that discussion a long time ago. Fast forward 5 years later, I get diagnosed with endometriosis for the first time, and one of the things they tell me at the endometriosis diagnosis appointment is that it's going to be a degree more difficult for me to have kids. And then this is around the time where my mom is starting to experience some additional activity on some of her tumors. And they're saying, you should probably pay attention to this. And so I think, oh, well, we should probably have... I go to my ex and I tell him, we should probably have kids and get married sooner rather than later, right? Because it's going to be harder for me to have kids, and I would like my mom to live long enough to meet her grandchildren. That would be cash money. That would be so awesome. He doesn't respond. Ghosts me for the whole day, leaves me on red, and I'm like, hey, what the fuck? I text him again, and he's like, oh, I was just busy. And then I'm like, okay, well, what do you think about the thing I told you yesterday? Ghosts me again, leaves me on red, ghosts me for a fucking week. I call him, I try to start a match with him on League of Legends client. He logs off. Probably hundreds of missed calls. It's very abnormal behavior. And again, we are long distance at this point. Because we met at university. He was an international student. COVID happened. A bunch of other things happened. He wasn't good enough to get into... he wasn't good enough to get a job domestically in the United States, so he didn't get the H-1B visa that he would have otherwise gotten if he were good at 3D modeling. So he wasn't in the United States for the time being, and he would come every 9 months to visit me, and then he would fucking leave. So this was around when he was gone, the off season of our relationship. So he would continue using that to his advantage to not talk to me. So then a week goes by, and I ask him, hey, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why are you suddenly ghosting me for an entire week? And he's like, he makes up some bullshit reason. He's like, oh, I can't talk right now. I'm at my sister's house. And I'm like, who's at their sister's house at 3 in the fucking morning, dude? Answer the fucking phone. He finally responds. He doesn't answer the phone. He finally responds to a text message, and he says, so about the having kids thing, I don't want that. And it just, it totally flips my shit upside down. Sorry, the whole thing is making me very animated and angry, so I'm coughing more, intaking more air than I reasonably should be, because I'm getting heated. So essentially, he just lied to me for 5 years. Wasted my time because he was too much of a chicken shit to break up with me. But I also just think he didn't like me as much as I liked him, because apparently my dad had hung out with him once alone, and he was like, sorry. He was like, so what are your intentions with my daughter? And he point blank says to my dad, oh, I don't think she's the one. She's alright, I guess. And then my dad just sat on this information for years, because my dad's he's non-confrontational to a fault. And he didn't tell me this. So I think he was just keeping me around because it was convenient to have a girlfriend, and it was less scary than to go back out there and try to find somebody that had similar life goals. And he wasted my time for 5 goddamn years. Just to break up with me when I wanted children. Couldn't even break up with me properly. He essentially, it was he was like an endurance predator about it. He just waited until I got tired of trying to hit him up. He could never explicitly say, I am breaking up with you. I gave up trying to talk to him, and then we never spoke again. And that was the end of that relationship. And then 3 years later, my mom died. And now I'll never be able to have kids for her. So, yep. Happens! What a coward. Fuck him. Yeah, shit. That's what happens, man. People truly are bitch made. And the difficult thing in relationships is trying to figure out when they are like that. And it's not always easily televised, especially when you have Asperger's like me, and most things are not televised. I mean, I'm sure the warning signs were there, but I didn't pick up on any of them. And it's just real. All I want is somebody who's honest. Would it kill somebody just like, hey, you have a life goal, I have a life goal. Are they similar? No. Then okay, let's not get together. And nobody wants to do that because everybody just wants the convenience of having sex on tap. So, yep. When should people have the do you want babies talk? Like on the first fucking date, dog. And if it scares somebody, if you're talking about the future and they get like, oh, that gives me the ick that you're talking about children, then that person is probably immature and isn't a good long-term partner because they don't, simply having the idea of foresight is too much for them. So fuck that person. Talk about it on the first date. Okay? Don't worry about scaring them away. If you scare them away, then good. That person is not for you. That's what you want. You want to scare them away on the first date. Fuck those people. I had that talk and they changed their mind anyways. Well, you can't do anything to fucking prevent that shit. That just sucks. That's just a shitty situation. And again, same. I did have that talk on the first fucking date, or not on the first date, like in the first couple of weeks, and we agreed, like, hey, if this isn't going anywhere, let's not do this. And then, yeah, same thing. Fucking lied. But ideally, they tell the truth, but that's not always possible. Most people are just filthy, retarded liars, and you can't do anything about it.
Oh well.
Are you talking about wanting to have kids in the future is fine? Telling someone you want to have kids with them on the first date is not a good idea. You don't have to say, I want kids with you right now, you on the date, we need to have kids. You can just say, in general, I want kids. You can just make it the statement about yourself. And if they don't want any part of that, then let them have that. Let them fuck off. If they get too fucking worried about it and too neurotic about it. It just means they're really mature, and that's not your problem. Let them be like that. Ugh. Hi, nice to meet you. I want to have your children. Yeah, don't do that. There are ways to phrase things so that they don't put people off. A lot of girls don't like talking about the future. A lot of them like to play the slow game. Well, fuck those people. Find somebody who will lock it in quick. Find a person that knows how to make choices. And if not, well, you're better off by yourself. If you ask a Korean about kids, they'll explode. I think it's the same thing with the Japanese, because their economy, the way their economy works, just does not support young people having children anymore. Isn't that really fucking sad? Date serious people? Yeah. It's not hard to find somebody that you're on the same page with, and I think a lot of people, they'll go on a date with somebody, they like them a lot, they haven't been on a date in a long time, and they really click, and they're like, oh, this could be the one, and then they say something that's just not aligned with their world views, and they'll, like, be tempted to compromise on what they really want just because the person in front of them is maybe hotter than average for the time being. And that's not a good idea. Don't do that. Alright, next. Due to some physical disabilities, social interaction can be difficult for me. Communication in noisy environments is hard. And I know I appear different than most people. Aside from having a few friends, I live a normal life. I'm over 6 feet, not fat, but not muscular either. And I have a good job that makes a lot of money. According to the internet, I should be set. Alas, I've never found a woman who likes me back. Best I can tell, most women and people in general dismiss me due to my appearance and never really get to know me. I know that I could go out and spend some money for attention, but that's not the type of attention I want. I could also go pay for services of the intimate variety, but I'm looking for love, not sex. My strategy for the last few years has been to work on myself, gym, career, etc. I'm tired, I'm not especially picky, but I don't compromise much in areas I've worked hard on myself. I don't eat, so forget about it. The apps suck for me. Appearance is brutal, a brutal filter on apps. It is. There's nothing you can do about that. Just you might as well just delete those. I try to meet people IRL as much as I can. What wise words have you, wild witch of the internet? Well, I don't really have any particularly wise words. I have the same words that you've probably heard 1,000 times. But it's true. It's just it's a game of patience. the right person out there that is attracted to you, no matter what you've got going on in your appearance, it's not gonna like come easy. Obviously, it doesn't even come easy if you're attractive, because you can still get fucked over by an evil person that just wants to have sex with you because you're hot, and then they don't want anything else from you, and then that's like a real fucking disappointment. It doesn't come easy to anybody, no matter what you hear on the internet from all these red pill bastards that tell you, oh, you just need to look smacks, you just need to fucking smash your shit with a fucking hammer until your jaw is massive, and then you'll get pussy every day of your life, and no questions asked. It doesn't fucking work like that for anybody. So you just gotta fucking sit tight, man. I know you're tired. We're all tired. It sucks out there for everybody. Sorry. I'm sorry, God hit you with an appearance issue. But it's not like all hope is lost. I truly think there is somebody for everybody. Just this morning, I was with my dad in Home Depot, and we were driving in the parking lot, and I saw the most disgustingly morbidly obese woman I've ever seen in my life in a car. And guess what? She was also in there with her disgustingly obese, morbidly obese husband, and it looked like they were furiously in love, and things were working great for them because the two big fat motherfuckers with like triple chins and skin tags growing inside the folds. They found each other and they found love. If it can happen for them, it can happen for you. You just gotta be fucking patient with yourself. And, relationships are everything. I know you know that. Because you've been taking the time to work on personal development. But I think maybe you're doing those things in the hopes that it will get you pussy. It doesn't necessarily get you pussy. It's a good thing to do, but you should always be doing self-development for nobody else but yourself. So, I don't know what to tell you, but just, be patient. It'll happen eventually. It'll happen when you least fucking expect it. So, until then, just chill out, man. I only hammer my face metaphorically, but I also don't kink shame. Hold on, we got a bunch of super chats. One sec. Almost like judgmental people can't find love. No, I see judgmental people getting together all the time with other judgmental people. You just gotta find somebody that vibes with you, whether it's via toxic traits or good ones. There's a lot of motherfuckers on this planet, okay? There's 8 billion? There's at least one statistically that likes you, okay? I know it seems hopeless, but it's just math. We should make a TV show, Being in Love When Chunk is. my 600-pound love life. Do what it did when I was in my 20s, get drunk, and since that's the only way I was able to relax and start being likable, that might help. I've noticed drinking kind of curbs my autism a little bit. Don't become an alcoholic though. Just a little alcohol, just to see how you feel. All right, hold on. Thank you, Pete B, for the super chat. Don't remember following your channel or how it showed up in my feed to follow. I'm old and don't think I'm in your demo. I like your style and how you're educating the youth. I think you deserve a donation for that. Oh, thank you! Yeah! I like educating the youth, because what I see online is very depressing. There's a whole new generation out there of people who have never gone outside since the pandemic. They've lost all ability to be social, and the world is a big scary place for them. So I'm trying to get people to be less afraid of just living their fucking lives. And dating advice streams, I think, are a good place to start, since that's a big thing for a lot of people. But thank you. Thank you, Uterus, for the super chat. Uterus? Like uterus? Uterus. Thank you, Uterus, for the super chat. I'm just a goofy little guy. I'm sure you are. Me too. Thank you, lovely Mango2874, for the super chat. My ex pretended to be a 17-year-old boy on Discord and dated his 14-year-old girl and 17-year-old boy when she was 20. How do I make sure that my current GF also doesn't do the same? Also love the vids. Dude, I hope you call the cops. I hope you call the cops on that person. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't think you have to generally worry about something like that, because usually people don't do that. What the fuck? See what I'm fucking saying? People are just so different from, like, 10 years ago. I feel like the amount of crazy has increased exponentially since the pandemic. It's just a feeling. I don't have any statistical evidence to back that up, but it's just like, it's a feeling, a really strong gut feeling that I get in general. People need to be romantic again, to be honest. People yearn for it. Yeah, dude, what's wrong with having a fucking picnic by the lake, for fuck's sake? Why is it always gotta be about, like, oh, are you DTF? Show me them titties. Girl, no, bitch, take me to the fucking park and buy me some fucking flowers. Fuck you. It's so fucking frustrating. I'm so tired of people. Yep, like 60% of the entire internet's bandwidth is being used on porn. Ew. Dude, what the fuck? I'm so afraid of getting panic attacks mid-conversation because of my autism. Just practice. If you get a panic attack, okay. Next time when you get a panic attack, you won't have as bad as a panic attack. You just have to be afraid you have to not be afraid of fucking up, because it will happen. Just embrace that it's gonna be bad for a little bit until you get good. 61% when I'm using it. Oh, man. Someone said, fuck you, buy me flowers. I default back to military training, scream yes man, and get those goddamn flowers. Yeah, dude, what's wrong with some flowers? Flowers is nice. Alright, next. I want to leave my first boyfriend, but he is disabled, and I sort of became his caretaker. He has casually said several times that if I leave him, he is worried he will stop taking his meds and ruin his life. I brought it up, and he said if I wasn't there, he would do it on his own, but I don't really believe him. I feel trapped because I don't want to hurt him, but every day I feel worse. How do I work up the courage to leave? So this is my situation when I was married. I mean, he wasn't disabled. He was mentally disabled because he was a fucking retard. But I always felt really guilty about trying to leave because he was a self-destructive person, and he kept threatening to kill himself if I left. This guy doesn't sound that severe, and, you know, if you're just unhappy in the relationship, it doesn't really matter if they're disabled. You're not a bad person if you're just not happy in the relationship. If anything, you got with them in the first place despite them being disabled, so, you know, you shouldn't feel guilty about whatever happens to them afterwards. You can't just give your entire life to somebody like that when it's not doing what it needs to do for you, because that's just going to brew resentment inside of your soul, and then that's going to create a different, probably worse problem. So you just gotta fucking rip that band-aid off. You just gotta fucking do it. If they don't take care of themselves post-breakup, that's on them. That's not on you. They have a responsibility to their own well-being to take their own medication. So yeah, you know, it's not like when my mom was sick. You know, I was indebted to my mom because she's my fucking mom. I would have done anything for her, but, like, you know, I don't think this is like a terminal illness either that you're talking about. This is just like a guy that you dated, happens to be disabled, and you're just not feeling the relationship for whatever reason now. And him being disabled is not your fault. It's not your responsibility. It sucks. It sucks for him, but, like, you know, you gotta live your own fucking life. As long as you're not, like, because there are people like this where their partner will get diagnosed with cancer and then they'll just bounce because of the cancer. This doesn't sound like what that is. It doesn't sound like you're leaving him because he's disabled. It just sounds like you're leaving him for other reasons, and, like, you know, if somebody doesn't make you happy, they don't make you fucking happy. And, you know, again, if you keep staying with them, you're just gonna get resentful of them, and then you're gonna cause problems for them. So I think overall it's healthier. It sucks, but, like, what can you fucking do? Mika, will my dating life improve if I stop taking my Seroquel today? I don't fucking know. I'm not a doctor. I don't even know what Seroquel does. How many times do people actually commit suicide because of breakups? Is there a statistical significance? So the thing about suicide ideation with breakups, here's your little cheat sheet. A person that authentically wants to kill themselves is not going to tell you about it because they want to succeed. They don't want anybody stopping them from doing it. If they're telling you about it, more likely than not, they just want the attention. And sometimes they want attention for, like, reasons. Sometimes they're just struggling. They feel sad, and they're like, hey, I'm not doing good right now. I might do something I regret. Like, you know, you get stuff like that. But then there's also people who are just baiting to get, to manipulate you, okay? So, you know, just know the difference. Why does the YouTube chat keep breaking? God damn it, that's really mean. Sorry, YouTube chat. Shit's being pretty gay. Get this woman a true? True. Ugh. Someone who talks with disabled individuals for my job. Some are assholes and some aren't, like every other group of people on Earth. True. Being disabled doesn't make you a perfect angel. It does make your life more unfortunate compared to other people, but, you know, you can still be an asshole because of it. I mean, again, I don't know the context of why she wants to break up with her boyfriend, but, you know, if you need to do it, you gotta fucking do it. Don't feel guilty. Alright, next. Thank you, Weirwood Chronicler, for this super chat. I'm 33, played the dating game, and saw the world. Dating is fun, but being alone doesn't bother me. Give me a strong argument to stop being a hermit. I don't have a strong argument for that. Sometimes being alone is fucking awesome. I was alone for, like, we're coming up on 2 years soon. Sometimes being alone is what you need in the moment. And maybe, sometimes relationships aren't worth your fucking trouble. So, I don't have an argument against that. Fuck it. People are kind of a chore, by and large. It's really difficult to come together with somebody sometimes, because a lot of people have this mentality that when they're not in the room, you don't render. And they have main character syndrome, and it's difficult to fucking cope with that. It's difficult to deal with somebody who doesn't see you as an autonomous being with needs and wants outside of them. And it's not for everybody. So, you know, there's a lot of discourse glorifying relationships. Relationships are nice, but sometimes being by yourself might be better, at least for a little while. It's not bad. Had 2 years of shit attempts at love after an awful 4-year relationship. It's normal to take time and not everything lasts. Yeah. Yeah. Just chill out. There's nothing wrong with that. My ex-girlfriend was mentally disabled. I found out when she voted for Kamala. I tried to stay. Politics. Alright, next. Oh, I wrote that. My dating advice. Oh, this guy's gonna give us advice? Okay, cool. This guy's dating advice is... I was dating my personal trainer for about a year. She moved in with me. She loved me, was intimate with me, and wanted to meet my parents. Then I found out she was sleeping around. Ew, what a whore. When confronted, she told me that we agreed to see other people on day 1 when we were still not exclusive. I packed her things in the trash bags and kicked her out. Based! She spent 3 years lingering around my neighborhood and cafes. When she finally caught me lacking sitting in a cafe, she sat down to apologize. I told her, it's been 3 years, I've moved on and you should too. Anyways, long story short, my advice is, don't beat yourself up for others taking advantage of you. It happens to the best. Real. Invest in yourself. If you are not there for yourself to hold yourself when you fall down, who shall be? Based. It's okay to be alone. Yeah, I just said that! This guy gets it! Don't feel like you're going to die alone. If it won't work out at some point, which is unlikely, focus on bettering yourself and the environment around you, physically and socially. Most importantly, have fun. Make good memories with yourself or loved ones. Bonus, spend less time chasing short bursts of dopamine. Try to get a routine that is positive in your life. Go on walks, spend more time outside getting vitamin D, shave and get a haircut, clean your room, take care of yourself and cut spendings. Most importantly, do not pay for pornography. Do not encourage others to partake in it. Positivity attracts positivity. Stay healthy, happy, take care. This guy summarized like my last 4 dating advice streams. It really is a lot of the same advice. And people think that they have, like, these special cases or whatever, but at the root of it, it's kind of just this. Put yourself before other people, if you're not in a relationship with them yet. If you're in a relationship with them, make it like a 60-40 thing where you're both doing where you both think you're doing the 60. If you're not in a relationship, prioritize yourself. Be nice to yourself, and don't take shit from people. It's you know, that's like 90% of the answers. So yeah, listen to that guy. True about the dopamine. I just finished my first comic and have been euphoric for days about it. Nothing else made me more happy than working hard and being rewarded for it. Yeah. Delayed gratification is the best kind of gratification. Only buy pornography if you're buying it as a couple. But why would you buy pornography at all? It's free. Why would you buy it? That's baffling to me. There's just fucking free shit out there. Out there. Fuck. Alright. I really would. Oh god, why does this thing break all the fucking time? It's so infuriating. I need to get a better chat bot. I've been alone since 2018 and more or less have taken myself out of the dating pool. If that's what you need to do, fine. You know, take 10 years, take 20. As long as you feel good about it. I don't know. You gotta do whatever feels right at the time. Oh, thank you, Engen20 for the super chat. Hi Mika, for the past 2 weeks I have been struggling with a painful nerve condition. In that time, your videos and streams made me laugh and brought me relief. Thank you, and happy to be on the short bus. Aw, thank you. I'm glad, and I hope your nerve condition improves, because that sounds like shit. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit, and it sounds like it sucks real bad. So, yeah. I'm sorry you're in pain. Sorry you're uncomfortable. I hope you get better soon. Thank you, Fox Vandal, for the super chat. Sup, Mika, you sexy beast. Hope you are doing well. I hope all you cool folks in chat find whatever kind of love you guys want in this goofy ass world. By the way, I'm 21 days sober from booze. Whoop whoop. Oh shit! Fucking everybody, fucking clap for this dude. I'm really proud of you for doing that. Being an alcoholic sucks. My mom was an alcoholic. It sucked for me watching her being an alcoholic. I always wish she would have stopped drinking. Nothing but good things can happen for you if you stop drinking. Alcohol is just, in reality, isn't fun. It's just really addictive, and it makes you want to do more of it, but it's not actually, you know, you're not actually having a good time. It's just the alcohol telling you that you're having a good time. So, no, I'm glad, I'm happy to hear you're 21 days sober. Good job. Damn, already 1 a.m. Fuck you guys, I'm going to bed. Good night. Everybody say good night to Dodorio Larkisso 4038. Some of you guys have complicated ass fucking screen names. Whatever happened to the days of the Gaia Online ones, like, Dark Wolf Bloodmaster 787? How come nobody does that shit anymore so I can fucking read it? Alright. Next. Hey, my name is really cool, fuck you. Teslobo. Yeah, that one's good. I can pronounce that one. That one's easy to read. Pussy Destroyer 69. Woman Slayer 69. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The hamster fucker. Are most people in the chat from the US? We have a lot of Europeans here. Specifically Germans. We get a lot of Germans in this chat for whatever reason. Alright. Oh, this one has pictures. We finally have some people who are showing their face. I never know what info to put on a profile. I also feel like I'm not talking to real people or making connections through text. You're not! That's because you're not. If you feel like you're not making real connections, you're not. If you're not making real, talking to real people, it's because, half of the people are bots trying to sell you an OnlyFans subscription. Let's pull up a little image doodad. Let's download these bad boys first. We're gonna download all of them. Gonna download this one. This one. And this one so we can share with the class. And then we're gonna put it up. Alright. Let's show the class. Alright. This year, I really want to complete another year. So this is something I would find funny. But the issue with all these, like, prompts on dating apps is that nobody actually reads them. People very rarely give a shit. And most of the time, the way it works is they look at your face, and they make a split-section decision about your mug here. So let's do that first. We're gonna look at your face. We're gonna roast you in front of the chat. We're gonna say everything that's wrong with your face right now. So my first impression is that you have a nice face. So there's nothing I can realistically say about it. And this is a fun picture. I like the angle from like a photography standpoint. But you're in front of my face, which is gonna make people leave the stream because they don't have anything to goon to. So I'm gonna move it over here. There we go. And then we're gonna upload the next one. Again, nice looking mug. Got some nice eyelashes. Eyelashes on a dude are really underrated. You kind of look like my dad when my dad was like in his 20s. So like, wait, what was your fucking question? I don't know what to put in info on a profile. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter because everybody on a dating app is either shallow or a robot. So you could just fucking... You could put a racial slur on there and it wouldn't fucking matter. I mean, you'd probably get banned from Hinge. So it matters in that context, I guess. You could probably just like smash your keyboard and go... You could probably do that and it wouldn't fucking matter. Because nobody's gonna read it. Moral of the story is don't use a dating app. There's one more picture. Let's look at that one. Nice. See, you got some fun shit going on. At least that'll capture a girl's attention if you're dressed in a fucking cheerleading outfit. And you got a nice mug, so like that's realistically it's the best you can do if you insist on using the app. So I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're not far from 100% correct. Those apps are the devil. Everyone is either super shallow or a bot. No quality people on their left. Yeah, they're all algorithmically compromised. And it has to do a lot with the same thing, with the same reason that there are no jobs in CG right now. And it was because of all the big tech layoffs, because of the cycle that they're going through with like the high interest rates, all of the people they borrowed money from to create the app. They want their money back at this point. So now all these apps are like, oh shit, we gotta fucking actually start charging people now. And we gotta make it so people generally are not getting what they want out of the app so that they can buy a premium subscription so that it works better for them. But it doesn't actually do that. It just wastes your fucking time and drains your fucking wallet. So yeah, the apps are now engineered specifically to make your dating experience worse. And they're significantly less helpful than they used to be 10 years ago. So yeah. Just uninstall it. It's not gonna help you. After having bad dating experiences for a year, I stopped chasing a relationship, going to work and going home after and playing games with my best friends. Dating sucks and being alone and free just feels amazing for me. Yeah, sometimes you just need to take a fucking long break like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Weirwood Chronicler, for the super chat. Man with a cherry blossom themed bedroom. Based? Yeah, I think that's based. I think that sounds cute. Sounds like an Animal Crossing room. Thank you, Flitz Arcane, for the gifted sub. Thank you very much. The less you search for love, the more you look for success and financial gain, the more you'd actually find a partner along the way. Yeah, sometimes you just bump into people while you're on the same life path. And overall, isn't that better? Isn't it better to be aligned with somebody? Because you've seen what happens when you're not. They play you for a fucking fool. They string you along for 5 years and they waste your fucking time. Alright, next. Oh shit, I lost a chat again. Windows Control T. There we go. Alright. Am I just too fucking smart for my dates? My immediate thought of this is that one Wojak with like the brain that's really swollen and it's so huge that he's sitting on it like it's a fucking chair. Let's see what you got to say. I am a 29-year-old IT guy that used to study design. I am creative, good-looking, well-spoken, and pretty confident in who I am as a person. My downside is I am stubborn like an ox and sometimes talk too much. Oops. When I talk to girlies IRL or online, it often happens I get disappointed or bored with them. Conversation is going great all the time, but as soon as I figure out they are not as smart as I would like them, I give up and leave. Oh man. I don't know why this is so fucking funny to me, but it is. I guess because I'm still picturing the fucking Wojak. He's on a date. He's on his giant brain Wojak chair. He's sitting on it at the date, and he's with like the hot Stacy with her tits out, and she's talking about being at the club, and in his head he's just thinking about like, I don't know, astrophysics. He really wants to talk about the latest and greatest advancements in astrophysics, and she's just not doing it for him, so he gets off of his giant brain chair and he drags it along with him, and he just leaves without saying a word. This guy sounds awesome. Am I too picky because I can get a GF? I know that, but I keep giving up on them, losing the desire or want to date. It feels kind of lonely to date people and realize most people you date are too dumb for you. Should I just say fuck it and live in a monastery at this point, Mika Senpai? No, man. If you're too picky, if there's something that you really need in a relationship and it sounds like you need a smart bitch, then like you can't compromise on that, or that person is gonna drive you fucking insane. Okay? It doesn't matter if your standards are high. That's just, you know, I don't think intelligence is like a bad high standard to have, because I also have that standard. I hate dating stupid motherfuckers. God, they are truly insufferable. Like the guy that showed up to my date who was like high on Adderall and Fent. He kept talking about the movie he was making in his garage, and when I asked him like what was the plot of the movie, it was just the plot beat for beat was just Blade Runner. I've never been more turned off in my fucking life. I cannot date a stupid person, you know, so that's fine. But it does make dating more challenging if you have that standard and it's a little bit higher for the average dense motherfucker to meet. And there are a lot of dense motherfuckers on Earth right now, and it's really fucking infuriating. So like, I feel you, man. I fucking feel you. But don't lower your standard. Just accept that it's going to take some time for you to find somebody that you really like. It looks like you've got pictures too. We're gonna grab those and we're gonna look at your fucking face. Let's download this one. Download this one. Download this one. And then we're gonna put them up on the screen. Handsome incoming, I think so. I think you might be right about that. Look at that. You know they're a handsome person when they're making like a face and it still looks good. So yeah, this guy definitely doesn't have issues sequestering the pussy if he so desires it. The problem is he doesn't want to just sequester the pussy. It sounds like he wants somebody that's on his level intellectually. So, you know, nothing wrong with that. You just have to accept that it's going to take time for you to find the motherfucker that you want. Oh my god, it's a big picture. Oh my god, you gotta squish it down. Gotta squish it down. That's a cool getup, whatever that is supposed to be. I wouldn't wear this on a date though, that might be a little scary. You might make your date think you're gonna sacrifice them on an altar to an eldritch being. And this is a nice picture too. You look like a stocky Bo Burnham. So yeah, the problem's not your face. Obviously. I mean, I think you know that already. So this is irrelevant. But, you know, good luck. Vosh? Oh god, no. No, don't insult that man like this. Vosh is fucking chopped. Does she still use 4chan? 4chan is unusable. People have lost the plot on 4chan. And it's just an insufferable place now. It's really boring. Small talk is just a way to suss out strange people, but some people fucked up people are very good at faking it. Yeah, I've experienced that before. Israel took over 4chan. Yeah, wasn't there like a whole thing that got released like earlier this year where they found like all of the email addresses associated with people that posted frequently on poll? 90% of them had like a .gov email or were just from Israel. Ah, shit. Oh, thank you, Kirgui1 for the super chat. You would make an amazing homegirl. I'd send you heinous memes and we could play Kirby on the Switch. I'm always Kirby, by the way. That's cute. Kirby's based. I have a question for you. Do you, when you're playing Kirby on Super Smash Bros. 64 specifically, are you one of those motherfuckers that abuses the ground pound thing where you turn into a rock from really high up in the sky? If so, you're undateable and you're really mean. And I hate you. Sorry. My brother used to do that shit. My brother was a Kirby main when we were kids. It's fucking awful. Alright, next. I'm a 22-year-old cis-het guy. How do I approach women without making them uncomfortable? I feel like a lot of bad karma has been accumulated by men socially. I want to make sure I navigate it correctly. This is a tough one because women are really skittish. I know I'm pretty fucking skittish these days. I went to the Ren Fair last week, and I was like standing away from my group, right? And I was waiting in line for a pizza. I was waiting in line for a pizza slice, and there was a guy that was like, he was doing some of this, which is really aggressively just like, it was freaking me the fuck out, and I kept trying to avert my gaze because I was like scared. And then he just like looks me up and down, like head to toe, like I'm a snack, right? And he's like, "Nice, I like it." And I got scared. But the nice thing about that is he left me alone after that. I think he read my reaction and realized, okay, this lady is probably scared of me. I don't need to scare her further. I'm going to give her the compliment and walk away. And I think sometimes that's the best you can do. Is you pay a girl a compliment and you walk away, and maybe the conversation goes somewhere after that and maybe it doesn't, but yeah, the odds are a little bit stacked against you in terms of compliments, but you can always just start a conversation that's not compliment based. And it's, I guess it just depends on what's going on in your environment. You can remark on something that's happening in general. I think Beazle was telling me this story the other day about a girl that he thought was cute at the airport. And all he had to do to get her attention was make some, not even talking to her specifically, he was just like making remarks out loud. And he made like a funny remark about the fact that the plane was delayed. And then she laughed at it, and that was his in. And then he started talking to her and they got along really well. So, you know, just be aware of your environment and be clever about it. And if a woman gets freaked out by you, if she gets spooked, maybe don't pursue that. Don't be like aggressive. That's it. That's all you can do. Is just like keep trying and don't be scary. Ask them their favorite milk brands. That could work. That could work. It's almost worked on me. Just be in the checkout. That's a really specific reference to something I said a long time ago. I'm glad you remember that because I almost forgot. Do you think What's Your Favorite Anime is a good opener? Yeah. I mean, if like, yeah, because I've been outside, out and about, wearing my fucking Hunter x Hunter shirt, and people start conversations with me about that. Sometimes you can be the person that gets a conversation started with them. Whenever I'm out with my System of a Down shirt, that's always something that somebody has to say, like, "Oh, I love that album!" That's a good way to get attention drawn to yourself, or something that can be used as a conversation starter later. Stuff like that. Finding common ground. Where's my monster? There it is. Mika, what's your favorite way you have been ever asked on a date? Let's think about that. Have I ever been asked out on a date in a way that was, like, clever? Because a lot of my memories are soiled by the sour relationship that would come after. Let's see, not that one. Not that one. That wasn't clever. I instigated that one. I don't think I've ever had one that was, like, particularly funny and memorable. Sorry. I'm all doom and gloom here. Thank you, Kirigui1. Sorry, I'm butchering it. Thank you, Kirigui1, for the super chat. You would make an amazing homegirl. Oh, wait, I read that one already. Sorry. You're the Kirby guy. Hold on, I'm a little backed up. Okay, there we go. Mystery Man 127, thank you for the super chat. How long should someone wait to tell a girl that they're into flatulence? Maybe you should never say that unless you met that girl on, like, a fucking farting kink forum. Maybe you should just keep that one to yourself. Yeah, you should just never tell anybody that. You should just actually work on not being into farts. You should pursue electroshock therapy at your earliest convenience. Thank you, Bishop, for the super chat. Women always respond well to how much. Very nice. How much? Okay, next. Ask your oh, sorry, I keep reading my own prompt. How to do first messages on online dating apps. How to engage in interaction with someone in a public space. Well, we answered the latter half of that just now. You just gotta do it, and you make it about, like, whatever is happening in the environment, or if they're wearing an anime t-shirt, you can ask them about that, I guess. Ask for messages on dating apps. Just don't do it. Just don't fucking do it, because they're not going to respond. You can be the most clever person in the world. You can really hook a motherfucker like you're writing a novel that will be remembered for generations to come. You could be fucking Tolkien with the way you approach a first sentence to a person, and it still won't fucking work, because nobody cares! Nobody else cares, man! Okay? Just fucking delete them. I'm gonna look at your pictures, though, because you posted them. Just delete that. What helps a lot for, like, meeting people is, again, like I've said 1,000 times, go to things where people are, so you're not just cold approaching them. Go to, like, a fucking drawing class or some shit. You can be like, hey, bitch, can I borrow your charcoal pencil? And they're like, yeah. And then you have access to their charcoal pencil for the rest of the class. And then you'll have another opportunity to give them their charcoal pencil back, and thus another opportunity to talk to them. At which point you could probably say, man, that live model, huh? Really had some long testicles on that one. How did that make you feel? Did you draw the testicles good? I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's an opportunity to talk to somebody in a way that's not, like, overtly trying to fuck them. Which, again, a lot of people sense that, and it puts them off. So yeah, being in a mutual hobby space with somebody is a good advantage. If you're afraid of cold approaching people, and if they're afraid of being cold approached, which I think is a lot of people. Hey, I'm a live model. Would that work? Yes, absolutely. They get like a little taste of what you look like naked before you even talk to them. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, let's see what it do. You are a fine-looking, happy gentleman. This is a fun picture of you at, what is this, Hulk 3D. You got a nice smile on, that's good. But you just delete the dating app. Just don't have it. Just don't deal with it, man. It's not worth it. You're just gonna be on it forever. It's going to cause you to have a bunch of internalized problems with your appearance, because you're just gonna assume it's that, and it's not that. It's because people on there are bots, and people on there are shallow, and then you're gonna make your own self-esteem worse. Just don't deal with it. You're a fine, strapping young gentleman. I'm sure you can land the pussy outside, but it's gonna take some tries, and it's not gonna be easy, because it's never easy for anybody.
Alright, sound good?
Thank you, Fuzzin, for the super chat. General advice, IRL, always be kind and funny and have dental and general hygiene, and it's entirely okay to be single and working on yourself for a while if dating has been going bad. Also, food. What's food? What's the food part mean? I'm assuming you ran out of text characters for the super chat. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, having good teeth goes a long fucking way. If your teeth are busted, you might want to do something about that, because that's one of the first things people notice about your face, is your eyes and your teeth. Oh, hey, read this. Why do I have to read? Why'd you link me a Reddit? How dare you link me Reddit? Disgusting. Serious. Redditors whose sexual fantasies became a reality. Was it as you expected? Why or why not? Growing up, I was fascinated with scat sex. Good lord. I used to download tons of scat movies, and I always fantasized about having a woman shit on my body and in my mouth one day. After years of fantasizing, I finally decided to pay for the professional escort, Louise Hunter. I like that he name dropped her too. This is the bitch that shat in my mouth, and it's her fault. Who is well known for her scat movies. I turned up at her house, and she seemed nice enough. She knew it was my first time experiencing scat, so she knew how to take it slow. Louise had laid down some plastic on the floor in her living room, and lots of towels on top of that. I fucked her for a while before laying on my back and letting her piss on my cock and stomach. And she was about to start shitting. I asked if she could do it directly in my mouth. She happily shuffled backwards and started shitting in my mouth. As soon as the shit touched my tongue, I knew I had made a huge mistake. I just picture it like that movie trope where it's like the record scratch. It's like a pause right at this moment as the turd is gracing the hem of his lips. You get the record scratch, and then you have the voiceover, and it says, "You're probably wondering how I got into this situation." It hurts. My abs hurt because I worked out. Oh my god. It hurts. This is not how I imagined it would be. And at that moment, I was simply a normal guy on his back with a woman shit in his mouth. The thing was, I was too polite to tell her to stop. She had already told me she had clients that asked her to stop, and I didn't want to be one of them. So I just stuck it out and just let most of the shit fall into my lips onto the towel. I finished myself off by wanking onto her, and then she let me take a shower to clean myself up before I left. Having a wank after that is actually pretty impressive, that you maintained the boner long after the turd was taking a little break on your mouth there. I never watched another scat movie since, and I have no intention of trying it again. This guy got scared straight. This guy had a literal taste of the real deal. Oh my god. What a story. What a thing to behold. I love Reddit. Why did I say I hated Reddit earlier? Actually, I love Reddit. Reddit's the best. Reddit's a gold mine. Oh, I wonder if she spread that shit like mayonnaise. Probably not for his first time. If he was getting cold feet about it. She was probably nice about it. Yep. What the fuck, I can't believe that happened. It probably didn't, because it's Reddit. Most of that shit is just made up for updates. What if she shotgun blasted him by mistake? I'm assuming that if you do this as a profession, your diet's gotta be on point. It's probably like... I guess some clients have, like, consistency things that they want. Like some motherfuckers, they want that projectile spray diarrhea. Some people want a solid, warm log. It all depends on the guy. So she probably gave him the nice baby's first time vanilla log option. Good for him. I'm so glad he had that experience. What a nice lad. Alright, next. Imagine she had 7 protein shakes that day. Would that make him more diarrhea-y, or would it make it, like, really solid? Alright, next. I've liked this person for about 3 years now. I get a cold feet whenever I see them because I have a very bad social anxiety issues. I've only ever made small talks with them here and there, and never really a long conversation. We are friends, but not really close friends, but rather mutuals. It's complicated. We were in a friend group, but the group had a falling out because of stuff I don't want to get into. We weren't involved in any of it or just caught the crossfire. But we've known each other for 3 years now. They have borderline personality disorder. Jesus. Which isn't something that really bothers me. It should, because I'd want to support them whenever I can, and helping them if they need me the most. Rookie mistake. I'll tell you that right now. I guess my question is, would it be a bad idea to let them know that I do like them? I've given them gifts, complimented them whenever I can, drew them, even sold them stuff in booths from things they're interested in, like Yakuza series for them. They bought it. I didn't do all that to woo them or anything, but I did it because I want to make them happy. I even bought them cake for their birthday this year because they said they didn't have anyone to spend their birthday with and was sad because of it, so me and my friend hung out with them for their birthday. Would it be weird for me to randomly tell them I like them? Considering that I've done quite a lot for them, it definitely looks like I had ulterior motives. If I did tell them how I truly felt, I wouldn't mind if they rejected me because I wouldn't want them to feel uncomfortable, and I'd leave them alone if they wanted me to. However, I'd hate for them to feel betrayed or anything like that, or thinking that I did everything just to win them over. Also, I color my art using grayscale to color. Fuck you! So this significantly reduces my chances of finding a partner. Alright, man, well, it's been 3 years. You gotta shit or get off the pot. Yeah. Who cares if they think you did all that shit just to woo them? They're probably gonna think that. There's nothing you can really do about it. I guess you can just, like, tell them, like, hey, authentically, you know, I know I like you, but all that nice stuff I did for you. I did that because I appreciate you as a human being, and I like seeing you happy, and it has nothing to do with whether or not your feelings for me are reciprocated. I'm just a nice little guy. But yeah, if it's been 3 years and you're hung up on them for that fucking long, just fucking tell them, like, might as well. Just do it. Just fucking do it. You know the answer, okay? Don't pretend like you don't know what it is. You just gotta fucking put your big girl panties on and tell that person that you like them. And maybe they'll say yes, and maybe they'll say no. It doesn't really matter, but it seems like you're okay with either outcome. But 3 years is a really long time to like somebody, and it can inhibit you from finding somebody that could potentially be a better match, or somebody who potentially definitely likes you back. So yeah, just fucking tell them. Stop wasting your own time. No, they have BPD. Do not. This guy, I mean, you know, we can't tell this guy what to do. He seems like he doesn't care, or she doesn't care if the person they like has BPD. And sometimes you just have to let people make that mistake because they will double down if you tell them not to do something. So I'm not going to be that guy specifically because that's not what they're asking. That's not what they're asking for. They're asking, should I ask this person out? Regardless of their BPD. So I'd say, yeah, go for it, man. And if they say yes and they ruin you with their BPD, I did warn you. I did tell you what might happen. It might suck real fucking bad. But it might not. It's not like people with BPD aren't human, okay? I will humanize them to an extent, because they are people.
Alright, next.
10 reasons why women wouldn't date me. Oh, wait, don't say that about yourself. Women will date you. Relax. Oh, thank you, Iana3781, for the super chat. Have been recently feeling these surges and feelings of my appreciation for my we're still friends and regularly hang out. I don't know if attraction help. What? I don't really understand what you're trying to say. Unless you're the same person as this person. I don't think you are. I really wish there was a thing like you can do on Twitch where you just right-click the name and you can, like, see all their fucking posts. Well, actually, can I even do that on Streamlabs? I think everything just sucks, actually. Sorry. I don't understand your question, though. And I feel bad about that, because you super chatted for it. Where are you? Are you, typos. Okay, I can see you. I can see you. I have you highlighted if you want to chat more. Kind of. Hold on. Everything's breaking today, like it always does, and I'm somehow still surprised. Okay, I see you now. Okay, I see you. Just gotta keep track of you. What was your question? What was your question? Meanwhile, I'll answer this anonymous tip. Are you planning on visiting Europe sometime? I'd like to. A lot of my friends are in Europe. All my internet friends, a portion of them are from Europe. I'd like to do that. That'd be cool. This is about my ex. You can send me an email about it. Maybe I'll grab the email and I'll read your email specifically. You can find my email address in YouTube somehow. I think you can just, like, send me an email and I'll try to read your email real quick. Because I feel bad about your super chat not, like, getting what it deserved! Oh, I've been getting feelings of appreciations for my ex. Okay, don't do that. Danger zone, code red, don't do that. Don't do it. No. If you broke up with them for a reason once, it was probably a good enough reason to stay broken up with them forever. Do not go back for an ex, okay? My only exception to this rule is that I wished my divorced parents got back together, and that was just for my own selfish desires, because I wanted a mommy and daddy at home. Not because I cared about their relationship at all. I just love my mom and dad and wanted them to get back together. But overall, that's a terrible fucking idea. Just, don't do that. Yeah, bad idea. Just stop thinking about it. Electrocute yourself with a shock collar every time you have that thought, because it's a very intrusive, bad, evil thought that you should not have. Alright, I need to pee. I'll be right back! Earbuds at? Ooh. There's not enough glue in my hair. It's a real problem. It's very real. Worst problem, worse than the Holocaust problem right now that I'm having with my bangs, and it's pissing me off. Sorry. You got fluffy hair. It is fluffier. That is good. The volumizing shampoo I got the other day is doing good stuff for me right now. That's really important. Did I wash my hands? No. Duh. I use the pee to put it in my hair as like an additional product. Helps it keep it light and bouncy. Okay. Glue in the hair is actually foul. It's to keep my hair from moving around. I hate when it moves around. Okay. All right. Don't judge me. I want to have perfect hair forever, like the cartoon, like the fucking anime. Perfect hair forever. Volumizing stuff always makes my hair frizzy. Leave-in conditioner is OP. I mean, my hair is frizzy anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter. Let's see. Just hiding all the bald spots. I use the bangs to hide my massive forehead. Okay. I'm not going to show the forehead because I just put my bangs in a place that I like them at. But it is there. I will admit to my forehead being large. Okay. Not big skinny compared to the Holocaust. It's wild. Alright, next one. Wait, where'd my YouTube chat go? It disappeared again. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mangus, for the super chat. If a guy in 2026 is softer, more feminine, is this bad? No, women love twinks now. Okay, girls like a soft boy, okay? You just gotta find the demographic that wants that. There's somebody for everybody. Alright. How to make girls talk about Warhammer. Are you the Warhammer guy? Oh, there's pictures. Are you the Warhammer room guy? I gotta see this shit. Let's download these bitches. Let's download this. Let's download. Downloading. Get this one. Let's see what the Warhammer room guy looks like. I'm really curious. I gotta know. And show. Oh, it's small. I gotta be real with you, bro. I wasn't expecting somebody who was into Warhammer to that degree to actually be pleasant looking. You're a nice looking fella. I don't know how to get girls into Warhammer though. I don't think women are traditionally into that. This guy goes exactly with that room. This is the guy. Well, I guess I don't know enough Warhammer, but I like the swirly mustache. That's fucking cool. You look like a wizard. Fucking immaculate hair. Yeah, this guy knows how to fucking do his curly hair. I came home after 2 cosplay events to be called a brain Wojak. Oh shit, what's up, dude? I hope you find the intellectual baddie that you so absolutely deserve. Where are you from? What language is this? Wait, there's more pictures. Hold on. Hold up. Are there any girls in the chat right now that are explicitly into Warhammer? We're gonna play matchmaker right now. Any girls who are into Warhammer and also into this man, speak up. I know there's got to be at least one. There's about 1,200 people in the chat right now. There's got to be at least one girl and one of them that likes Warhammer. Girls in here? Oh, dude, I have a lot of female people in my audience. It's great. Oh, he's Polish? Okay. Come on, there's gotta be one. Gotta be one. Come on. Windows. We used to have like a channel for like flirting with each other, but it was meant to be a joke, but we kind of had to get rid of it because there's always the chance that there's like a minor in the Discord server, even though we don't allow people under 18 in the Discord server. So we don't want to be held accountable if somebody gets groomed on accident in the flirting channel. But yeah, if you like this dude, dude, speak up right now. Speak up right now. He looks chill to hang out with once a week if I'm real bored. Or you could be a girl that's like, you're not into Warhammer per se, but you could be. Maybe you want to get into it and this guy could introduce you. That could be a thing. Of course, I haven't found the one. It's gonna take me 4 years. Last time I cared enough. It's okay. I will eventually find God until a monastery field. Nah, man. You just gotta be patient. Just like you were the last time. I believe in you. You're a good-looking dude. You just gotta find some girl. Where would you find girls that are smart? Where's a smart girl than you? You could say the library, but I don't think just reading books makes you smart. You could just be reading fucking smut, like that one book that came out last year, where it's like a giant, cow man with big old cow balls. A monster fucker book for women, basically. Chess club, I guess that you could do that. Record store, I mean, you don't have to be smart to listen to music. You'll find one eventually. A guy pulled me in D&D and now we're married. Hey, there you go. Okay, that could be some overlap for this guy too. Women like D&D. D&D is adjacent to Warhammer because they kind of sometimes both involve painting little guys. That could be something. You could maybe join a D&D campaign. Go to like a tabletop gaming store. Actually, no, don't go to a tabletop gaming store. There's only men in those. Only men. And some extremely chopped women. Those are the only variety of people that go to tabletop gaming stores, actually. But there's got to be a local D&D group somewhere. Dude, I want to play D&D so bad. Me too, but it's like a huge time commitment. What does smart mean? Like, it's not like y'all are gonna want to solve math equations together, or maybe you will. Maybe that's what he wants. Maybe that's what he wants. There's one more picture. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, you're what the are you digging a grave? What is happening? This is like the POV that you get when you've crossed this guy and he's decided to bury you alive, and he's just waving one last goodbye. Don't cross this motherfucker. He will kill you with a big shovel. But yeah, there's got to be at least one girl out there that likes Warhammer. I believe in you. Alright. Next. You're building a moat? Why are they all Polish? Because there's a lot of Central Europeans that come to my streams for some reason. I don't know. I think it's the time slot. YouTube chat is once again broken. That's great. Love that for us. I have to show the multi-stream chat on Streamlabs. God damn it. Alright, next. It's fucking late in Central Europe right now. Yeah, but it's like peak insomnia hours. That's a good time to watch a weird girl online talk about dating advice. It's like the exact time you should be doing this. Alright, hi Mika, I've been dating this girl for 4 years. It was very serious and we have been preparing for marriage. Turned out she cheated on me. That's really gay, I'm sorry. I broke up with her and left the country, switched jobs, and started a new life. Now it's almost 9 months without any contact. I blocked her. I'm still thinking about her daily. I also have constant dreams about her. Dreaming as if nothing happened and we are still together. I live in Saudi Arabia right now and it's very difficult to socialize and make friends, especially females, since both sexes live very different lives. My question is, how can I unstuck? And how can I trust my future partner? I don't use dating apps. Good. I don't know why you're in Saudi Arabia, but maybe that's not the best place for dating. I mean, I'm sure you know that. You live there. So, you know, whenever you can get out of Saudi Arabia. But it looks like you're not even over your ex yet. And, yeah, again, unsexy answer is that it just takes time. And some people, it's like 3 months, and some people it's 2 years, and maybe you're closer to the 2-year kind of guy. Regardless of how long it takes, you just have to be patient with it, give it the ample amount of time, or you're going to get into another relationship where all you think about is the last person you were with. And you're not going to be able to focus on the new person, and it's just going to be shitty for both of you. So yeah, just, let's see. Again, what I did when I was going through something like this is, I'm a content creator now. I started making Instagram reels to pass the time, and now this is my fucking job. So it's a good time to get a fucking hobby, maybe something that you've been interested in and never felt like giving the time to before. Well, guess what? Now you're single. Now you don't have somebody who you are devoted to spending time with. You could use that for anything else. You could try fucking, I don't know, singing, football, learn to get good at chess. Just something you haven't done before, something that you can get obsessed with. And then eventually it won't hurt as fucking bad. And then you can focus on bringing somebody else into your life. I'm sorry you got cheated on. Happens to the best of us. Nothing you can really do. I wish people would just be honest and would just leave their partners before trying to have their cake and eat it too, and trying to fuck people at the same time. But it's not how life works, so sorry. Thank you, Alanu Flaw, for the super chat. Super chat for real, my favorite anti-thirst trap streamer. Aw, thanks. You're like the stepsister I wanted, never had, and I am definitely not attracted to. In an ocean of fake, you are a raft of real. Love you platonically. Oh, I love that! Ocean of fake, you are a raft of real. That's an awesome fucking phrase. I'm gonna use that from now on. I hope you don't mind. That's real fucking good. That's what I aim for. I don't want people to be parasocially attracted to me because it's weird and I can't deal with it, and it's patently dishonest. I don't want to, like, give my audience the hope that they can date me, so that's the archetype I'm trying to fill, is the big sister archetype, not the, girlfriend experience. I think that shit's fucking cringe, so I'm glad I'm doing that for some people. Can someone drop a truth nuke? I've been doing that, all stream, actually. Duh, everything I say is the truth, and is correct, and the best opinion. Next. What is an appropriate age gap these days? I'm a 38-year-old divorced dude, look younger, and I get a lot of interest from 19 to 23-year-old chicks, and they're hot, but I don't want to look like a creeper. Mika, help. Okay, so there's two kinds of age gaps, right? There are people who end up in age gap relationships just because they happen to meet somebody that they click with, and they're younger, and they're like, okay, well, I like this person, maybe it'll work. And they do, and it's fine. And then the other type is people who specifically seek that out. The latter, those are the creepy ones. Those are the ones who are like perverts, and they sit there and they post on Twitter that, actually, women who are like 18, 19, they haven't been ruined by other dudes, and they're, they're more happy, and they're not run through, and they're not a feminist, and they'll let me do whatever I want. They'll try anal on the first date. Those are the creeps, the people who are actively seeking out attention from 18-year-olds. If you just happen to be a guy that 18, 19-year-olds are attracted to, that's fine. Just be mindful that you might not have a lot in common. You're gonna get some weird looks. You're gonna get weird looks from me, specifically, because, even though you're not seeking that out, I still frown down upon it, because, again, what can you possibly talk to that person about? But, like, who cares? You don't have to care about my opinion. I'm just some idiot on the internet. Do what makes you happy, as long as it's not hurting another person and they're consenting to it. If a 19-year-old has something in common with your 30 or 8-year-old ass, what can I do about it? What can anybody do about it? Okay. My mom was 20 years younger than my stepdad. But I think when the older you are, the less the age gap kind of matters, right? Because, the problem is, like, all of your life experience things, all your important life lessons, they happen in your 20s. So some of the younger demographics of that time slot have not had those lessons yet. And the stigma is that they're more easily taken advantage of because they just don't know shit about themselves yet. They don't know shit about fuck. And that's why it's a little groomy. But, you know, as long as you're not a weird pervert that's like, I'm going after 18-year-olds on purpose, and in fact, if the age of consent was lower, I'd go after a 10-year-old. As long as you're not one of those people, you're fine. Okay. Funny you mentioned this. When I joined your Discord and someone brought up the fact Sam Hyde groomed and raped a teenage, your head mod retort was, retards fest head? Who the fuck said that? Jesus Christ, you guys are dark. Oh my god. So don't be Andrew Tate, basically. Yeah, just don't be a fucking creeper. Trying anal on the first date, yikes. You'd be surprised how many people attempt that one. Damn girl, your hair is so good. This looks so good. Thank you. It's the volumizing shampoo. I think it's working for my ass. I'm glad somebody noticed. Mika, I'm 22 years old and have been watching your streams and content for 7 months. You're like a big sister for me because you give the best life advice. You're so funny. Oh, thank you! You're welcome! Anal is gay even with women. It is, because you get shit on your penis. Why do people want that? I don't fucking understand. Why do you want shit on your dick, man? Even as a straight guy, I mean, even as a gay guy, I wouldn't want shit on my dick. I do blowjobs only. And what's the thing called when you got, like, both the glizzies in each other's hands and you, like, jerk them off together simultaneously? That sounds a lot better than anal. Why do you want shit on your penis? Even if you clean your asshole out, it's still gonna be stinky on your dick. I don't understand anal, man. I just don't get it. It's not for me. Frauding, that's the one. That's the one when you double barrel the glizzies. Alright, next. Okay, this guy didn't ask anything, just sent me some pictures. Let's take a look at those. Let me close all these fucking tabs first. Anal after a dinner date is wild. That's disgusting. Oh, man. Gotta be bold for that. He's also an unironically Tectone viewer, and you all seem like big Sam fans, so this is a pro-pedophilia stream, I take it. You're a retard. I'm gonna tell you that right fucking now. You sound like you have mental problems, and you should probably leave. In fact, let's see. I guess if there's mods around, ban this person, because he's too stupid to be here. If he thinks this is a pro-pedophile stream, get the fuck out. God damn. This is what I can't deal with, people. You're just too stupid. I think you should have to take a test to be online. There's really too many goddamn retards on here. Alright, let's get this guy's pictures going. Ban, thank you. Thank you, Bishop. I need to write a disclaimer that this stream is not for the mentally challenged. You can't be here if you're not smart. Your IQ, and it's not even like, I feel like this is not asking a lot, but at least 100. That's like average, right? But most people are just so well below that. It's crazy. Test to be online, test to be a parent. Mika just really likes standardized testing. Maybe I do. I like standardized testing as a kid because it meant like the teachers got together early in the morning and fed you pancakes because they really wanted you to score high so that the school could look good and get more funding. So it's kind of a comfy memory for me, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Oh wait, wrong thing. Oh, did I not download these? I'm stupid. I just opened the tabs. Okay, let's get this one. And this one. You didn't ask any questions though. Do you just want me to like tell you if your pictures are good? I mean, I'll do that. Sure. Alright, now we're ready. Let's take a look, see. I like the horns. Reminds me of somebody. I don't know who. Reminds me of somebody, maybe. I forget who the horns make me think about. But I do like them. That's really cool. I like that you're wearing horns. That's nice. Okay, let's see. I like drawing, entomology. Is that like bugs? Entomology, anime, and indie music. I appreciate time well wasted, so it doesn't really matter what we do. I hate people who have no cringe. I mean, based, but again, it's a dating app. Nobody's gonna read this. Thank you, NeuroKit, for the sub and the gifted sub. His horns are a bit bigger than yours. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Mine are a nice average size, okay? They're a good size. They're not small. Stop saying that they're small. This is a good picture. I like the smile. Very inviting. What else you got? Yeah, these are good pictures. These are good. This is kind of what you should aim for. If you absolutely must make a fucking dating profile, you should have pictures with friends, pictures of you smiling, pictures of you out and about, enjoying the world. That's really important. But overall, I think you should just delete the dating app because it's really not going to help you. I think I know one couple that got together through a dating app, and that was like 5 years ago. Dating apps have changed dramatically since then, and I don't think people meet the loves of their lives on them anymore. So consider not having that on your fucking phone. That's all I can say. Well, I got my first 2 dates off a dating app. Still don't recommend it. And I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's mostly impossible. It's just a fucking pain. His photos feel too teenager, though. I mean, I think he's just young. He's like 26. He just looks like a teenager because he's kind of just in that age group a little bit still. He's just a young-looking guy. Looks like he's having fun, though. I'm 20 male, and I've never even considered trying to date. Just assumed it's not for me. Am I missing out? You should try it. Yeah. When it goes right, it's nice. It's a really nice experience, and it's not, like, cringe to want that. Don't feel bad don't feel bad for feeling bad that you're not with someone, because fundamentally it's a strong part of the human experience, because at the end of the day, the whole root of our existence is to make copies of ourselves, and you can only do that with another person. So it's okay to want that. It's okay to yearn for it. Just don't make it about, like, don't make it your whole life. Don't drive yourself insane. But yeah, you are missing out, especially if you've never experienced it. Some people end up experiencing it and they think, okay, that was fucking awful, not for me. But you won't know which of those 2 types of people you are until you try. So I recommend you give it a shot. You shouldn't try to look for a partner. I mean, you can. And people always say, oh, love happens when you least expect it, but then people take that way too literally, and then they don't, like, do things where they can meet people. Like, they'll stay in their fucking bedrooms for hours at a time playing League of Legends, and they're wondering why a bitch hasn't fallen through their lap yet. You do have to go outside. You should kind of have it somewhat on your radar, just don't make it the entire focus of your life. Alright, I wanted to kiss my big fat gassy boyfriend and slap his big fat gassy belly, but he didn't let out any big fat gassy farts. What should I do? Beans! You gotta feed that motherfucker beans right now. Just start shoveling them in. Get doctor's orders, 10 cans of beans right now for a big gassy boy. Also broccoli. Broccoli's a good one. Broccoli beef from Panda Express. Protein shakes, beans. Do that. That should work. Doctor's orders. Prescribing beans. Thank you, Madna Rodra. This is another challenging one to read. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Hi, Kami. My self-esteem is extremely low and ruining my life. Therapy never helped. My cat died after my birthday and it broke me. I just wanted to vent. Love your videos. Good night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry your cat died. A lot of people will tell you, oh, it's just a cat, why are you sad? Fuck those people. Your cat was your family member. I was torn up when my dog Luger died, almost 3 years ago now. Shit's fucking sucks. Luger was my fucking everything. I love that dog. As for your self-esteem, even though you're not asking for anything specifically, even though you're just venting, you have to reformat your brain to like yourself, and it's just gonna take a lot of intention. Every day, you can start by going into the mirror, saying 10 things you like about yourself, and just take little baby steps like that until you like who you are. Your brain can only hold you hostage if you let it. You can do things deliberately to get it to stop trailing over those pathways that it's made neurologically, and then you can be a brand new motherfucker. And it just takes time. I don't want my cat to die, and I don't know what I will do when this happens. There's nothing you can do about it, but know that you're not alone. Okay? Everybody dies, unfortunately. Mika, are you for antidepressants? I'm pretty sure they don't work. I don't think there's, like, ever been any, studies proving that they do much of fucking anything. In fact, there's a lot. I've read a few studies where it says that they don't do shit. I mean, you can try them if you want. Maybe the placebo will fucking help. I took Lexapro for a time, and it gave me really funny dreams, so that was pretty cool. I guess that kind of cheered me up a little bit, but I don't think it really solved my depression. I've never been happier, Mika. Bless our union. Oh, hi, Sick Fig. Been a while. How you doing? Antidepressants worked for me a lot, actually. Blessed Zoloft. Okay, sure. Have I tried Zoloft, actually? I've tried Prozac, Wellbutrin, Lexapro. Have I tried Zoloft? I don't think I've tried Zoloft. Maybe Zoloft would have been the one. Maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't. It didn't work for my ass. I'll say that. And I've seen things where it says it just doesn't do shit. But fuck it. Give it a shot. SSRIs are very hit or miss. Depends a lot on the person and whatever brain chemistry they got going on. Let's see. I think a lot of my depression was often circumstantial. So maybe that's why pills didn't work for me. It was just something I had to mend in my actual personal life before I could feel better. Alright, next. Last time I have been in a relationship, I was 20. Now I'm 28. And hadn't had a relationship ever since. Should I just accept my fate as single forever? No, you're like that other guy from like 10 pages ago. You're fine, just stop overthinking it. I just don't feel the drive for looking for a partner, and honestly the dating scene right now seems so much chaotic, and it's tiring, even to just think about. But I'm scared that I will be soon 45-year-old single without ever realizing. I feel my sentimental situation is now irredeemable because I've missed out on important experiences in my 20s, so I should I just keep focusing on work and other projects and give up on love and relationships? No. It seems like you're kind of caught between two things, and maybe you're being a little dishonest to yourself. It feels like instead of just saying, okay, well, dating wasn't for me, I'm not going to do it anymore, it sounds more like you feel held back by the amount of time that's passed since your last relationship. And now you think, oh, well, it's never going to happen for me again, so I should just give up. That's not true. Again, like with the guy from 10 questions ago, it doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't fucking matter. That's it. It doesn't fucking matter. Just go for it again, man. All right. Stop worrying about how much time has passed. It's like when fucking the HR people ask you at a job interview, well, what can you explain this fucking gap in your resume? All you gotta say is, no, I fucking can't, and no, I fucking won't. It doesn't fucking matter. I can still perform at the job. What's your fucking problem? You're fine. Don't give up on love and relationships just because a significant amount of time has passed. There's no such thing as, like, missing out on critical experiences in your 20s. If you missed out on your 20s experiences, then you're just gonna have those same experiences, but in your 30s. It doesn't fucking matter. If you're a late bloomer, then fuck it. Just have those experiences later. There's no like little fucking time imp watching over your every move and making sure you do things at the exact same time as other people. That shit doesn't exist. That's just a thing you made up in your head. Relax. Did Mika read the Reddit comment? Where's the Reddit comment? I read the one about the shit. Are you talking about the big poo-poo story? Are you talking about that one? Oh, yeah, that's the one. That was a good that was a good one. Mika, I'm literally implode if you don't become the priest for me and Sick Fig's wedding. Aw, you guys getting gay married? I'll do it. I'll be a priest. I'll do that for you. Do that for you, baby boy. Put Bootek on again? No. Never again. No thank you, please. Please no. Mika, did you enjoy the tea I sent you? I sent it a while ago. I did start drinking it recently when I got sick. It did help a little bit with the sickies. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, next. Hey, people often say that you should put yourself out there no matter the circumstances and just keep trying. As much as I agree with the part of that statement, I think ignoring your own state and situation is not the best idea. In a recent year or two, I've become focused mainly on finding balance, job and health-wise. I didn't really see any place for dating and all that. Before that, I used the apps a bit, went on a few dates, and as much as I've had a decent time, none of them went anywhere, which is, I think, in large part because I'm just not in a place where getting into a relationship is a viable option. I feel like in my current state, I would most likely drag the other person down, which is the last thing I'd want for a person that I like, and also fills me with mixed feelings about trying to get into a relationship. Anyway, I was curious about what you and chat think about this. I mean, I've been saying this the whole fucking time. If you don't feel like you're ready for a relationship, even if you want one, then don't do it, because you're probably fucking right. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're just at parts in your life where you can't juggle that shit, and a relationship is a big commitment, because you have to regularly see that person. You have to make sure they're okay. Sometimes you have to put their needs before yours. And if you don't have the bandwidth to do that, like, if you don't have the fucking money to take people out on dates, then, like, forget about it. If you're financially unstable, that's gonna drag both of you down. If you're emotionally unavailable because you got too much other shit going on, that's gonna bring both of you down. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with having self-awareness. Like, if you're not ready, you're not ready. What's the problem here? It's not a problem. Can we talk about something else besides relationship? You ever been to Mexico? Yeah, I went to Mexico. I go to Mexico regularly to take my dog to the vet because it's cheaper there. Because I'm not about to pay fucking $5,000 to have Boris get an electrocardiogram. He's a big fucking dog and they charge you by the pound. So the only viable way to take care of Boris is by taking him to fucking Mexico. So yeah, I've been to Mexico. You should sell horns as merch. Working on it. Take him to his side. Sign my dog up for electroshock training therapy. That's what he should do. He'd make money doing that. You went to Mexico? Show me your Spanish card. I don't speak Spanish. My dad does. That's my dad's job. I don't have to. Haha. Do a couple more here. I'm running out of mana. I have a girl who is oddly possessive of me and acts as if we're dating. Examples include matching outfits and intimate dates, but she gets incredibly jealous whenever I talk with any other woman. Pic of me attached for the lols. Aww! Aw, my lobster is too buttery and my steak is too juicy. This woman likes me a lot. Aw, jeez. Aw, jeez, Twitch. Aw, jeez, Mika, what do I do about this horrible situation? Aw, fuck. Ah, shit. Damn it. Darn. Aw, fuck. Let's see what you look like. Oh, there's a bunch of pictures. No, you didn't even ask a question. You just said that. You just bull bragging. You didn't even have a question. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck you, dickhead. Let's see what you look like. Alright, let's put these on the screen. Oh, I didn't download them. Fuck. Just open the tabs. I keep doing that. And grab this one. And look at that. Look at that. He's also a nice looking dude. He's a nice looking dude, and there's a woman who likes him a lot. Gee. Aw, jeez. This guy, God. I feel so fucking bad for him, guys. What do we do about this? What do we do about this fucking situation, man? We gotta help him. Fuck! Numteal? Numteal Aaron Hannon. You mean Aaron Hansen? He does look like Aaron. I think you mean new metal Aaron Hansen. Get rid of the facial hair? No, I like the facial hair. I think it looks nice. I like the tattoo too, the little Hello Kitty tattoo. Let's see what we got else here. Download. Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Oh no, he's got a nice smile. He's got a nice, inviting, jovial attitude, and he's got a girl that likes him a lot and is really obsessed with him and takes him out on dates. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Darn. Oh jeez. I'm so glad I'm not in this situation. Fuck. Fuck, dude. You're so unlucky. Jeez. What the fuck? You guys have the same teeth? Me? Oh yeah, I guess we do. A little bit. Yeah. Dad? Father? Brother? Alright, what else we got? How do I get out of the shell when I am always seen as the replaceable option? I've had so many situations end up for the girl to go right around and hook up with some random people like I've never meant anything to begin with, and it makes it hard to even want to reach out anymore. You gotta nut up, and you gotta get over it. I know that's hard, and I know you're hurt, and I know you're fucking sad about it, but wallowing in the self-pity isn't gonna help you. It's gonna make your confidence worse, because you're just gonna be thinking, oh, that's just gonna happen to me every fucking time, and you're gonna become really neurotic about it, and women are gonna smell that on you, like fear, like when animals smell fear on a thing that they are about to eat. Okay, women can smell fear. Women can smell low confidence. So you gotta gotta get in that mirror every day, and you gotta tell yourself 10 good things about yourself that you like, 10 good reasons why you should be getting pussy right fucking now. And you just gotta realize that that's not gonna happen every fucking time. Let's see, pictures of you. Alright, chat. Beautiful twink incoming. Beautiful twink coming in right now. We got a soft boy on deck with beautiful eyes. Let's just upload this real quick. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. Look at him. He's so fucking kawaii and hurt. I think he's got eyeliner on too. Based. I get it, man. I get it, man. You're like a soft boy. You're in touch with your feelings, and then people hurt you about it. It's a tale as old as time. It's happened to me. But you can't let it drag you down forever. You can't make it your whole personality. It just happens to everybody, and it's all about how you deal with it in the future. So don't let it get you down. You're not a replaceable guy. You just have to stop dating women that are bitches. And unfortunately, a lot of people are just bitches. They're little bitches that don't understand that other people have thoughts and feelings and needs and wants, aspirations, goals, and feelings. So it's nothing you did. It's not your fault. You're a nice looking guy. You got a nice cozy sweater and you're a beautiful twink. So, like, you know, nothing you do. You just gotta keep moving forward. Hi, Freddy. Hi, Five Nights at Freddy's. Hello. What are you doing in here? I'd kiss that man. Yeah, it's very kissable. Very nice looking dude. Find the love in deep space demographic? Absolutely. They'd lose their shit over this man. I think metal rim glasses would go a long way. I think so too. I don't like this weird trend of like the plastic pedophile glasses. I think they look terrible. But you're lucky enough that you're already attractive by default. And it kind of doesn't matter too much. But it would add some points if you just like glasses maxed, I guess. Yeah, you're a nice looking dude. You're not replaceable at all. Just, you know, stop dating mean people, which I know easier said than done. You don't always know when they're mean. But I feel you, man. I feel you. Freddie sounds sturdy. She's fat as fuck. She's really overweight. I don't know what to do about it. She's on a diet all the time and she doesn't lose any fucking weight. I think she sneaks food. I think she goes outside and she eats wild animals. She's fat as fuck. She's a big fucking tank-ass dog. Pedo beards were a thing back in the day. What's a pedo beard? I know what a pedo stash is. I don't know what a pedo beard is. I had a roommate like that in 2018 with the pedophile Dahmer glasses. Yeah, the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. Those, I don't like those. Freak me out. Ever since that fucking Netflix series came out, I just, like, I can't. Alright, we'll do one more! Stop dating women that are bitches. Like, yeah, I mean, it sounds funny, but it's true. Like, I have to stop dating men that are assholes. And, again, easier said than done. Because, assholes are stealthy. They're really good at obscuring the fact that they're mean and evil. Because, obviously, they're supervillains, you know, so they're good at that. Alright. Set in your head the image of an ugly girl. This girl has never dated. This girl is lonely and has been for years. She is a lesbian that lives on an island full of ugly men. Even the spoke language she despises. I think I remember you from the last time we did dating advice. I remember you talking about being gay on an island and that it's really tough. This ugly girl can't put her face on a dating app for the life of her. This girl can hardly make friends. She's had crushes and liked the other girls many times, but it's never a good reason to tell her feelings. This girl is dumb as fuck and mentally ill, but her expressionless visage before her lips crack dry. Sounds like you are depressed, my girl. It sounds like you've got to work on some self-esteem things before you go anywhere near another woman. Before you start experiencing that, you gotta work on some stuff mentally, because it seems like you're really fucking sad. And I know you're sad because you've not experienced a relationship that you want, but you can't make that your whole personality, right? It's not good for you, it's not healthy, and it's certainly not going to help you find a woman. And then again, I do recommend, if you can, because, you know, being a lesbian, I assume there's not a whole lot of you. What's the statistic? Like, being a gay adult LGBT IU ABC 123. It's like, you're 1% of the population, so if you're on an island with only ugly men, then you probably really are on an island with only ugly men. And you can't really remedy that situation unless you fucking leave to a more gay area, which is usually a more metropolitan town. But no, you need to work on your self-esteem. I'm sure you're not fucking ugly. I'm sure you're just fucking sad about being the lone lesbian on whatever island you live on. And you would probably do a lot better if you lived somewhere else, but I know that's, like, not possible for people to just, like, get up and move, because shit's fucking expensive. But maybe that should just be a goal that you work towards, because, like, fucking, it seems like it matters to you a lot. It seems like it's something you really care about, and you're never gonna be happy unless you fucking experience a relationship. You're not gonna get that validation that you need. But at the same time, you need to find validation in exterior things that aren't relationships, and you need to get a fucking hold of yourself. You're not ugly. Even if you don't have pictures of me to look at, you're probably just not ugly. You're probably just in your own head about it. Oh god, Bishop, what's up? Play some piano to end stream. Do I have to? Fuck. Sure. I'll do a little bit. Only because, I've been doing... I found a website called Hook Theory. I'm trying to learn music theory just because I find it fucking interesting, and I think it's helpful for playing piano a little bit. But yeah, I learned the chords for One More Time, the Daft Punk song. That was pretty fun. I learned what a seventh chord is. Those are really cool chords. We'll see if how badly I fucked that up. Real quick. I also started guitar 8 months ago. Yeah, we got the geriatric music community here. When did I start piano? Like 2 years ago. Now we have to reposition my shit so you can see my dumbass. I will tell you that I have performance anxiety and this will not be good because I get scared playing in front of people. Sorry. Ah, shit, fucking camera. I know I'm gonna spill something. There we go. Thankfully, I'm not wearing the skirt that makes my ass look horrendously fat, so you guys can't get into this. I'm wearing fucking sweatpants today. Check it! Right now, the dubstep is godly. There's no dubstep. What do you mean? What are you talking about? The 2000s hits like This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan. This is how we do it. You have Tear Out and Rhythm that did not exist before Skrillex. I don't know what you guys are talking about anymore. Let me move the mic so you can hear me. Can you hear the piano? Is that good? Can you hear that? Hope and dreams, please. I'm not good at the piano. I'm just learning. I can play a little bit of Deltarune. Is the piano audible? Okay. I can turn it up. Alright. Chords! So it's like this one, and then it's this one, right? Both of those, and then, so it's those. Is that enough? Is that it? Yeah, music theory is fun. Music theory is fun. I wish I knew more of it. I wish I had started this sooner in my life, but I didn't. So now I have to be old, learning how to do it. Can you do Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish? No! No, I cannot. I can only do simple songs. But apparently, the way it's supposed to work is a lot of modern pop songs are the same chord progressions over and over and over. It's like the same 4 ones. So, it's like a lot of them are in C, I think. I don't remember which chords it is specifically, but it's not usually like a particularly interesting scale. It's like mostly C or G or something, and it's pretty easy. But the problem is I don't know a lot of modern pop songs because I spend all my time listening to the fucking Deltarune soundtrack. Learn Minecraft piano music, please? Sure. 1541 IIRC. I don't know what that means. I mean, I think I might know what it means. Kind of. Do it one more time. Do I have to do it? Do I have to? Or are you just singing to the words? Yeah, I'm starting to learn the little Roman numeral notation for like chords and stuff. It's a little confusing, but Hook Theory is really good for that, and I found some YouTube resources that are cool. Fun little hobby to pass the fucking time. You're doing I mean, I'll play the Deltarune song that I'm still not done with because I keep procrastinating on it. I get nervous. I can't. I fucking can't. I fuck up because I get scared. I can't do it. Sorry. Oh, fuck. I hate doing it. I hate it. I have really bad performance anxiety. I wasn't like this when I was a child, though. Because, I lived in the band room. I played the trumpet. I was first chair. I guess shit's just different in your head when you're a kid and you just give less of a fuck. But now as an adult, I give too many fucks about music, I guess. Yeah. Do you know any anime songs? No. Do the Evangelion song. I can't. I'm not smart enough. I'm sorry. I'm just learning. I'm trying. Let me try it again. Fuck it. I'm bored.
There you go.
Can I leave now? Nice job, Squidward. All those wrong notes you play make it sound like more original. You guys are so fucking mean. Oh, I'm trying. I promise I'm better when I'm not in front of people. I get too scared. Okay, I'm leaving now. I gotta go. Not think about this stream for a while. You could look into a circle of fifths. That should help you a lot with theory, discerning which notes chords are in a particular key, parallel keys, relative keys, etc. Yeah, that's one of the things, one of the resources I'm looking at right now alluded to, the circle of fifths. It's on my list. I'll get to it eventually. Okay, I have to leave now. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. See you later. Love you. Say it back. I fucking hate you guys for making me play piano, though. But bye-bye.